All right, so you both quite like, yes, city tourism, especially in winter time, yeah, exploring the areas and stuff. That's lovely. I would like to ask you, have you ever been to Thailand? Marin, how about you? Have you ever been to
No,
Thailand?
no.
You haven't, yeah? All right, and have you, do you know anyone who's been to Thailand?
My sister living there. My sister is living there every year in winter.
In winter,
In
okay.
winter,
And
yes.
what does she tell you about the place and about the area? What can she do there?
Uh, she's traveling. She is admiring different places, and they are swimming with her family, and she likes cook.
Cooking?
She likes to yes, she likes cooking very much, and so she liked to visit marketplaces in Thailand and cooking and to cook their dish, their meal.
I've heard that markets in Thailand, it's something very special. Yeah, because they've got lots of fresh fresh products and stuff. And yeah, it is something very special. Victoria, how about you? Have you ever been to Thailand?
No, never.
Never. Okay. Do you
And I
know?
know, no, I don't know anyone.
Okay, okay. What do you think? I mean, Thailand is more or less popular with Russian people. What do you think? What can tourists do there?
Well, actually, I've never been interested in this place, so I didn't know a lot about this. But, well, I don't know, maybe everything.
Everything, exactly. Okay, let's find
Swimming,
out.
walking, cooking, dancing, everything.
Right, right. So there can be different types of tourism in Thailand, actually, yeah? And I'm going to show you some pictures of, so here they are, yes, A, B, C, D, and E. And they are all the pictures of Thailand, yes, and holiday in Thailand. Let's look at these photographs and first of all, tell me what can you see on the photos, right? And what can tourists do there? Yeah. So Victoria, would you like to start with a photograph? What can you see first of all?
Okay, on the photo there are many boats and people, and maybe these tourist boats and people go there to watch some пещера. Что это такое на английском?
That's good. Marin, do you know?
Caves.
Cave. Yeah,
cave. Yes, cave. Cave.
Right. Okay, so tourists come there to see the caves. I think you are right. There in the background you can see some sort of cave, right?
Maybe this is some kind of natural closed beach, and you can go there just only by boat.
Okay.
And get a rest there. I don't know.
Okay, so the only way to get to the beach is by boat, right?
Yes,
it's also a great idea. Maybe. Okay, nice. Marin, what about B? Let's look at B, and what do you think it is?
There we can see the monument of Buddha and some Buddha and not church, храм.
Well, but this is, not a church. It's called a Buddhist temple. Yeah, Buddhists have got temples.
Yes, and Buddhist temple, and the tourist that is visiting such interesting places, and maybe she explores the new culture or explore the new religion.
Yes, that's probably true. And this is definitely some kind of sightseeing tour, right? It is, well, visiting temples, some, some historical places probably. Okay, cool. Victoria, what about sea? It's not too big, yeah, to check it out, but let's try. What do you think it is?
Well, it's another kind of temple.
Mhm.
I don't know. Some, well, another kind of sightseeing.
Yeah, okay. Also sightseeing tour, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, what do you think tourists can do there?
Well, I think they can watching all this. Maybe in some place they can do special traditional, how to say, ну, просто бывают всякие там туры, в которых можно как-то помолиться или что-нибудь там покрутить на желание, потереть.
Right. Some traditional activities.
Yes, some traditional activity, I guess.
Okay. Good point. Fine. Marin, what about D? What do you think it is?
Well, I don't know this word. I think that it is monastery.
Okay, it is a monastery in English, monastery.
It is a monastery in mountain and near the town, but it's a special near the town, but somewhere in mountain or a special area.
Okay.
And so the special road or bridge to this monastery, and also I think that the Buddha monarchy.
Monks.
Buddha monks are living there all year around.
Okay,
fine. Cool. And Victoria, what about the last? I like this picture so much. What is it, do you think?
Well, I think there people can get some trips on boats and watching around the nature.
Yeah, it's definitely some sort of natural place, yeah, which is protected maybe, yeah. Looks like a natural park or something like that. Okay. Would you like to know about these places a little more and find out if we are right or not? Would you like?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so I'm sorry I can't show you the pictures and the text bigger, yeah, so if you want to use your books, right, and if it is more convenient, please do it, right? If not, well, read my text here. So there are 5 places mentioned. I'd like you to read about these places and find out what pictures would match every place. Или давайте текст увеличу, фотографии попозже. Вот так.
Okay.
Yeah, is it better then?
The land of smiles. Home to incredible beaches, people, amazing scenery, and delicious food. Here, 5 favorite places to visit. Prana. You can get to Мгм. Thai city, a Thai city, which was built in the 12th century. City. Chiang Mai. There is what Sun Temple. Sun Temple. City.
Okay, let's check it out. So the first place, which is Pranang, what do you
Pranang.
think it is? What picture?
A.
Picture A.
Picture A, obviously. How do you understand it? Where, what helps you?
It's about
Beautiful
cave and beach.
Yes,
Yes.
a cave and sandy beaches, right? Sandy. That's right. Okay, the place number 2, Oa Salane.
E. Nature reserve.
Yes,
Yes.
it's picture E,
Yes.
which is nature reserve.
Nature reserve.
And what helps us also is wildlife, yes, and kayak.
Kayak and surrounded by stunning mountains.
Mountains.
And beautiful forests.
That's true. That's true. Okay, the next one, Chiang Mai. What about this
Chiang Mai.
place?
I
Chiang
think
Mai.
it's picture
D.
C.
D.
Picture D.
D.
Yes, I also think so. What helps you?
Because it was restored, so
Mhm.
it's near the town,
Mhm.
and you can enjoy a wonderful view from the mountains around the city.
Yes, and we can
And-
see the mountains here.
And cookery school.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. And the fourth, Bangkok. This is picture.
Number C.
Picture C, that is right. Okay, exactly. What helps you understand it? What helps you here?
Bangkok, the best way to see Thailand capital city.
That's right. And the last one, Ao Thongai City. This is picture.
Picture number B.
Picture B, that's right. And we
Yes.
can see, yes, ancient town, yes, 12th century. Fantastic. That's nice. Lovely places, aren't they?
But I just have to say Google.
Okay.
And the third text, it's about picture C.
Picture C. Okay. Okay. It's not so clear, yes, to understand, in fact, because we can't see the mountains or whatever here.
Yeah,
Okay, and
yes.
picture D is Bangkok then.
Yes,
Bangkok,
because
yes.
it's about what it was, Mahakam Fort. So it's
Mhm.
not a monastery, it's a fort.
It's a fort. Okay, cool.
It's a fort.
Yeah, for me personally, the mountains also confused me a bit, right? Okay, Victoria, thanks a
true.
lot. Yes, thanks a lot. Cool. Now we are sure what the places are. Okay, and if you read once again very quickly about these places, which of them looks the most attractive for you to visit? Which of them would you like to visit and see?
Altaya city.
Marin, once again.
Altaya city.
Why is that?
Because ancient, and it will be very interesting for my children. The 12th century, it's great.
It's so historical, yes. Okay, cool. Victoria, and you?
Well, I think in this, I choose how to say this, Phra Nang.
Phra Nang, why is that?
Well, I see a lot of people on the picture,
Yeah.
but the idea of the cave beach, it sounds great, really great.
Yes. And going by boat, right? It also sounds cool.
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So
Welcome to Europe.
yes. By the way, Victoria, why not?
Welcome.
Not so long way, girls, to Thailand. Right. Okay, now could I ask you to look again at these texts, and could you please look only at the words which are underlined? You can see them here. Climb, steep, there are more, yeah, here they are. I'm going to give you just a moment and think which words do you know, which are new. If the word is new, can you guess what it means by looking at all the sentence? So 10 seconds for you to check them out.
Steep cliffs. Steep.
Okay. Right. Let's look at them all together. So the first word is climb. Yeah. What does it mean? First of all, what kind of word is it? Noun, verb, adjective?
It's verb.
It's a verb. And to
Verb.
climb means to go up or down?
To go up.
Go up.
To go up.
The mountain.
Exactly. And it's not only about mountains, by the way. Sometimes you go on foot, but a climb means just to go up somewhere. Yes. And in this wonderful place, we can climb the steep cliffs. First of all, to understand, we need to know what is a cliff. Victoria, do you know what cliff is?
Скала.
No.
Скала или, ну, скажем так, утес. Да,
Yes.
утес. Tell me, please, are cliffs usually dangerous or safe?
Dangerous.
They are usually dangerous. Why?
Okay.
Why? What kind of cliffs are they?
Steep cliffs.
Steep. And in Russian, any idea?
Отвесная скала.
Отвесная, крутая, да, что-то такое. This is steep. That's good. Okay, so you can climb steep cliffs.
Even climb the steep cliffs.
Okay.
It's dangerous.
It is dangerous, but beautiful, isn't it?
It's
Right.
beautiful.
Okay, the next one is
When you are climbing and seeing back, it seems to you that you are so high, and in real you are only 1 or 2 meters from the earth.
Yeah, exactly.
I know about it.
Yeah.
And it's really difficult. You have to, you must have very strong arms and very strong legs.
So you have to be fit, yes? You have to be Exactly. I definitely agree with you. But it also depends how high is the cliff, right? And how far you want to go. Okay, what about the next word? We have restored. If something is restored, is it better or worse than it was before?
Better.
Better.
It's better, obviously. That's right. Okay, so it is renovated or restored. The next is view. I think we do know what is a view, right? Yes. And let's look. The view can be wonderful. Any other adjectives that can describe the view? It can be wonderful,
Fantastic view.
fantastic,
View, new view,
okay, beautiful view, right?
beautiful, and so on.
And it can be also stunning view. Look at the second paragraph, stunning. They say stunning mountains and beautiful forests, but you can also say stunning view. And stunning means, well, very, very beautiful, yeah? Let me see how to say it in Russian. Ну, как ошеломляющий, сногсшибательный, stunning. A good word, isn't it? So you can also say stunning view. Okay. Right. Then we also have the word tour. And remember that the tour can be guided. If the tour is guided, who will tell you all the information about places?
Guide.
The guide, of course. Yeah, that is why it is guided. Good. And the last one is ancient. If the place is ancient, is it very old or very new?
Very old.
Very old, yes. So it is ancient. And the pronunciation is not very easy here. Let's try ancient. Ancient.
Ancient.
Ancient. That's right. And here we've got ancient remains. What are remains? Any ideas, ladies?
Остатки.
Yes, exactly. How do we say it in Russian?
Развалины.
Развалины.
Exactly. Развалины.
Remains.
So ancient remains. Very good. Okay, we are going to try out some more phrases with the underlined words or with orange words. Please look here at this part of the book, yeah? And you need to decide which orange word would fit these phrases. Let's see. Number one, to the top of the dam, the cliff, the tower. What can we do?
Climb
Climb.
to the top of the dam.
Yeah, that's right. Climb. And by the way, what is a dam?
The cliff, the tower, the dam.
Это дамба.
Дамба, наверное, да.
Dam. Exactly. Okay, cliff we already know. The tower we know. Okay, now work individually and complete the phrases with other words which are in orange.
So.
Mhm. Okay, can we check it out together? Yes, okay.
Yes.
So we've got climb to the top of the dam, the cliff, or the tower. We can have a guided, a coach, and a walking
Tour.
tour. That is right, tour. And I think guided and walking is okay, but what about a coach tour? What does that mean?
Coach. Это
Как
обучение же, да?
обучающий.
Это с каким-то тренером. That's right.
Тренером.
It can be, for example, a fitness tour with a coach. Yeah, or I don't know, sometimes there are tours in the mountains with the coach as well, right? Who would help you with all the activities and stuff, right? Okay, then we can have the temple, the old town. The painting has been
Restored.
restored. Very good. Okay, how about the the fourth, I'm sorry. So remains, cities and temples.
Ancient.
Ancient, very good. Ancient. I will write it after, okay? Because there is not enough place. Ancient. Okay. Then have a great
View.
view.
Great
That
view.
is right. And let's check out what view it is. Have a great view. Please be careful with the preposition. Have a great view of the valley, the whole city, the surrounding landscape. Let's check out what is a valley.
Valley.
Do you have any idea what is a valley?
Похоже что-то.
Sorry?
Как долина.
Долина. Точно, точно, так и есть долина. Valley. That's right. The whole city is okay. And the surrounding landscape. What is a landscape?
Ландшафт.
Ландшафт, да, то есть то, что в округе, да, какой ландшафт.
Окружающий ландшафт.
It can be also anything else. For example, have a great view of the sea, have a great view of the forest or mountains. Yeah, so there can be more ideas. Okay, and the last one, a
Deep path.
deep path. That's right.
Yes.
And what is a path, by the way? Path. Path. For example, when you're in the mountains, there are paths.
Крутая тропа.
Тропа. Или тропинка.
Steep path.
Yes, a steep path, такая крутая тропинка какая-то, да? Hill and cliff, it's clear, right? Okay, well done. Fantastic. Very, very nice words and phrases. Now I'm going to close them for you, all right? And yes. Okay, and I'm going to close the words up here in the text. I will tell you the words. Please try to remember which verb or which adjective, whatever we have to use. Let's go. Okay, a guided
Tour.
Okay, a path.
Steep.
A steep path, very good. To the top of the hill, of the cliff, I'm sorry.
Climb.
Climb, well done. Okay. Remains.
Ancient.
Remains, very good. A walking.
Tour.
That's great. Yes. Okay. Okay. The temple has been
Restored.
Good. A cliff.
A steep cliff.
Steep.
Very good. Yes. Okay. Temple.
Ancient temples.
Ancient
Very good. Yes. Have a great of the valley.
view.
You. That's good. To the top of the dam.
Climb.
Climb. That's right. Okay. Okay. What else? Hill.
Steep.
A steep
A
hill.
steep hill. Very good. Okay. Now, ladies, let's look again at the text. And there are some other words which we haven't probably really checked out. Let's see. So there are words in bold. For example, cave. Cave, we have already checked what it means. Let's see if there are some words we haven't discussed yet. Cave, we know now. Cliff, we also know. Let's look at this one. Nature reserve. Oops, sorry. Nature reserve. How do you understand it?
Заповедник.
Заповедник, absolutely right. Nature reserve. We can also say it's a natural park, yeah, or nature reserve. Okay. Temple, we also know now, yes, it's a church, but for Buddhist people, right? Fort, I also think we know, yes, what fort is. In Russian, it's the same, yes? Okay, now I will ask you to think about a place you have visited or a place you know. Use these new words and tell us about the place. I'm going to give you an example. I would like to tell you about a city in Poland, which is called Gdansk. Victoria, have you ever heard of the place?
No.
No, you haven't? Okay, anyway, I'm going to tell you about it. So it is a city in Poland called Gdansk, and it is very close from Kaliningrad. It takes about 2-3 hours to get there. And there is a very beautiful medieval ancient city, old town, and it has been renovated so you can walk in small narrow streets, and they are very, very beautiful and they look ancient. In this old town there is a tower, and if you want to have a city view, you can climb the tower and check out the nice view. What else? You can also visit different museums where you will find some paintings and some historical facts as well. When I was in Gdansk, I went on guided tours, and they've got 3 guided tours in English around the city, around Old Town. And it is very, very nice because you don't have to pay anything and you get information from local guides. So it is a guided walking tour around the old town. If you are bored of the city, you can go to the seaside, which is only 30 minutes from the city. And there you can climb the dunes. Do you know what dunes are?
Yes.
Yeah, дюны, это дюны.
Дюны.
Yeah? Yes, and you can have a great view of the sea and of the little forests and some natural places. Well, I guess that is it, what I can tell you about Gdansk. Probably the zoo is also a good place to visit because it doesn't really look like a zoo. It is out of the city in a forest, and it looks more like a nature reserve because a lot of animals are, well, in wild and in free areas there. So it's also a cool place to visit, I guess. Okay, now ladies, you will have about 5-7 minutes to think about the place you have been to and tell us about it, okay? Use as many new phrases as possible, okay? So prepare and then share the places with us, okay? Mhm. So do you think you need 1-2 minutes more? Mhm. Victoria, how about you? Are you done?
Well, I guess I'm done.
Marine and you? Yeah, okay, well, fantastic. Then let's share the information about the places. Victoria, you'll start. Marine, listen carefully and you may ask Victoria some questions if you are interested in the place. So, Victoria, go ahead.
Oh, well, I have no anything interesting. I will tell you about St. Petersburg.
Nice, lovely.
Oh, well, you can enjoy the wonderful view almost everywhere in the, can I say, ancient part of the city, or we can say just historical. I don't know.
Well, I guess in St. Petersburg, it's probably not so ancient.
Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Well, I will say historical part of the city.
Okay.
And you also can take a guided water canal tour there and watching вокруг.
Okay, and watching, then what? Watching, well, stunning places around.
Yes, yes, watching stunning places around. There are many, ну, как бы, а temple нормально про храмы там сказать?
No, churches.
Churches.
Mhm.
Well,
Or
there are many
cathedrals,
churches
yeah, Victoria,
and
you can also
cathedrals,
and cathedrals.
in the city center, and you even can climb the colonnade on the St. Isaac's Cathedral, for example. And
Yeah.
that's all.
Oh, that sounds lovely, right? Every time I hear about St. Petersburg, I really would like to go there. I haven't been there for ages. Yeah, that's right. Especially taking the boat tour and the canals. This sounds so nice, so lovely. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot. Marine, your turn. What place would you like to tell us about?
I want to say that I also like St. Petersburg. So I like very much the museums, Hermitage Park museums. It's wonderful.
That's true.
And I like very much landscape of the parks near St. Petersburg.
Right. And you really need lots and lots of time, yes, to explore
Yes.
all the interesting places around St. Petersburg.
All of them are handmade, and it's the result of people hard, and so it's very interesting.
Yeah,
For
true.
example, Pavlov Park or Pushkin Park. It's wonderful for me.
Okay, definitely. So I really need to plan a trip to St. Petersburg. Okay, so Marine, yeah, what place will you tell us about?
I want to tell you about Bashkortostan, our republic.
Okay.
Here you can have a great view of mountains and surrounding landscape. You can see, you can have a great view of rivers, and you can spend lovely time here because you can climb mountains, have a boat tour down the rivers. You can visit ancient cave. It's Kapvas cave, when you can see the ancient paintings. Yes, paintings. Now they are reprinting on the front wall, but also you can see the really ancient painting there. And it's very it's very смешно. Я забываю слова.
Funny. It's very funny.
It's very funny for me when Bashkirian scientists are discuss what ancient painters draw there, and one of the version that then you can see an ancient bee, Burzan bee.
Mhm.
And also we are famous for our honey. It's very tasty. The Bashkirian honey is very tasty, and only Burzan bee, Burzan's bees make so tasty honey.
All right.
For all
That's
of the world.
lovely. That's lovely.
It's very funny for me, but our people are very proud of,
Proud of it.
yes,
Mhm.
proud of that fact. Also, you can learn more about the culture of Bashkiria. There are many nature reserves, and the biggest nature reserve is the South Ural nature reserve, and there you can see a beautiful river. It's Bela River, and there you can see steep cliffs around the river, and it's amazing views, and an ancient forest. It's really amazing because it's very дикая, как это?
Wild.
Yes, it's very wild because there are no any people there. It's too far from the
Civilization,
and
yeah.
villages. Yes, and you can get there only by boat.
Okay.
Only by boat or from or forest path with guide to local guide too, but not alone. It's very difficult. It's very wild. And also, you are welcome to the capital. Our capital is Ufa, and it's a modern city with 1 million of citizens, and there modern and historical places are concerned, and it's very interesting. There are many churches and temples here, and you can see how concerned христианство и мусульманство.
Okay. How the Christian culture and Muslim culture are combined.
Yes, and it's very interesting also as in Kazan. It's also very interesting because there are many natures are living here in Bashkiria.
Right. I guess it is one of the most multicultural regions in Russia, yeah?
Yes. The Caucasus is the first.
Right.
It seems to me that we are the next from the Caucasus.
Right. Wow, that's great.
There are too much cultures here.
Okay. If you say too many cultures, you don't like it then. When too many, it's not so good. There are quite a lot of cultures.
Yes, quite a lot of cultures here.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Wow, that sounds wonderful. Victoria, do you want to ask anything, or do you think you would like to visit Urals?
Well, I think I would like to visit.
Welcome to our conference.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, to be honest, it's true. Marina, and how popular is the region now with tourists?
The summer is the best time to visit our region, but if you skiing, welcome here on winter. It's also very interesting.
Yeah, that's great. Wow, cool. Okay. To be honest, I've never been to Russian cities apart from St. Petersburg and Moscow. So visiting Ufa and other places would be just great. Victoria, have you visited many of Russian cities?
No, actually, no. Well, I don't want to do this alone, but well, I can't find someone who wants to do that with me. Well, maybe I can find someone, but not someone who can do it with my way or temp.
Okay.
Because sometimes I need a little rest and как сказать, ну, в общем, адаптироваться к условиям, прежде чем выплывать в открытый мир.
Exactly. So I definitely agree with you that a good travel partner is a key thing for a successful holiday, right? Okay, cool. Now, ladies, we're going to listen to a conversation between two people who are traveling in Thailand, and they are going to discuss some places. Have a look. There will be 3 places they will be talking about. It will be Chiang Mai, then Sukhothai, and one more, the countryside near Chiang Mai. Yeah, and they will be discussing different activities. Could you please look and make sure you understand all of these activities? Maybe one of them could be a question mark.
A zip wire across a waterfall.
Yay! I will show a picture for you, okay, to make sure we understand it. Okay, just a moment.
Zip wire.
Yeah, exactly. So we need a picture for this. Zip wire. These are cool activities to do. Have a look.
Zip wire.
This is it. So this is a zip wire. Yay! It can be across the river or across the waterfall or whatever.
Oh.
Marie, not an activity for you.
Yes.
Okay.
It's really cool, but it's very dangerous.
You know, it depends. It depends what kind of. Sometimes they are really high and they can be over the, well, jungle or whatever, and it looks really dangerous. But some of them are quite okay. Yeah, they are not too dangerous and they are fun. For instance, well, this 3rd picture, yeah, it's okay. It's not too high. The only danger is to get wet. Yes, but the others are, well, I mean, it depends. Yeah, it depends. Not all of them are very dangerous. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So we know now what a zip wire is. Have a look. Maybe there are some others that you are not sure about.
Zip wire across a waterfall.
Yeah. Do you know what
An
waterfall?
amazing waterfall. And
for example, Niagara is a waterfall.
Waterfall. Medieval walls.
Yeah, medieval is something from Middle Ages. From Middle Ages, it's called medieval. And in Russian?
То есть средневековые стены?
Средневековые стены. Medieval, that's right.
Often in the night markets is all time. Ancient temples and remains. Yes.
Victoria? All of them. Okay, brilliant. Now please listen to their conversation and put all of these activities into 3 groups. What place are they talking about? Okay, let's go.
Unit 3, Recording 1.
hello.
Hi.
I think you were on the same flight as me into Bangkok last week. You were in the row in front of me.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I helped you with your bag. How's it going?
Awesome. Yeah, great country.
Amazing. Hey, do you want to join me?
Are you sure? You looked like you were pretty involved in your book.
Yeah, no, I mean, please, take a seat. So, how long have you been here in Chiang Mai?
Since yesterday. You?
A couple of days.
So, have you been round the city much?
No. When I got here, I went to the night market. And then I had a late night. So I didn't do much yesterday. Have you been to the market?
No, but I'm thinking of going there later for something to eat.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, you haven't been round the old town and the temples yet then?
Well, I had to walk round the old medieval walls, but that's about it so far.
Really?
Yeah. But I guess I might go and have a look around later on. I'm really into temples. Have you visited Sukhothai?
No, but it's supposed to be amazing. I'd love to go sometime during my trip.
Yes, it's wonderful there. I mean, there are all these incredible ancient temples and remains, but they're also in this amazing landscape.
Ah, okay. So you've been there before?
Yeah, I've been to Thailand 3 times now, and to Sukhothai twice. I did a lot of sightseeing stuff on my last trip, so if I don't make it there this time, it's not the end of the world.
Fair enough. So, am I right in thinking you're more into the landscape of the country now? Nature and stuff?
Yeah, I guess. Have you been out into the countryside near Chiang Mai?
Yeah, I did some rafting down the river, a little bit north of here. It was really cool.
Yeah, I went on a zip wire across a waterfall. It was awesome.
Wow, I love that. What else have you done round here?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to this elephant reserve.
Wow, can you ride them there?
No, it's more of an environmental thing. The elephants have been rescued and live as they would in the wild. You can help look after them and go on walks through the jungle and that kind of thing.
I love that. Have you booked that already?
Yeah, but there might be spaces left if you're interested. They have an office down the road.
Wow, that'd be great. You don't mind if I come along with you?
Of course not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, do you think you would like to listen again to check out your answers?
No.
No.
No? Okay, perfect. Okay, let's start with Chiang Mai. What do you have? What places should I match here?
The night market.
The
Yeah.
night market,
Medieval walls
medieval walls,
and the old town.
and the old town. Okay, okay, old town. And Sukhothai, what about this?
The
Medieval
old town twice. No? No?
Oh, yes. And the other had to be the
medieval walls.
medieval walls. Okay,
Mhm.
exactly. Okay, what about Sukhothai?
Ancient temples and remains.
An amazing landscape.
Landscape.
And the amazing landscape.
Landscape.
Good. All right. And how about the countryside, Nia?
Rafting down the river.
Okay. And
Zip wire across the waterfall.
And
Elephant.
Elephant reserve.
yay. Ну, что такое не хочет? Just a moment.
Elephant reserve.
Короче, не хочет. Сделаем вот так. Yes. An amazing landscape is a wrong one. Yeah.
Why?
Ancient temples and remains.
There was an amazing landscape.
I
in
guess.
Sukhothai. You can see not only ancient temples and remains, but you can see an amazing landscape around.
Let's check it quickly. Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Was there a lot there?
Где-то здесь, да?
Yes.
Temples, but they are also amazing landscapes. Yeah, I agree.
Well, something goes wrong.
Yeah, but well, we always can check, yes, with the script. So it is, of course, correct. Yes, according to the script, it is correct. Clear. Okay, and yes. Now I'd like you to listen to this recording one more time and note down what were they discussing in these sentences. Check out 5 sentences and take notes. What were they about? So first look at the sentences. Maybe you already remember something. Anyway, we will listen again to check it out.
Mhm.
Ready? Yes, let's go.
Unit 3, Recording 1.
Hello.
Hi.
I think you were on the same flight as me into Bangkok last week. You were in the row in front of me.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I helped you with your bag. How's it going?
Awesome. Yeah, great country.
Amazing. Hey, do you want to join me?
Are you sure? You looked like you were pretty involved in your book.
Yeah, no, I mean, please, take a seat. So, how long have you been here in Chiang Mai?
Since yesterday. You?
A couple of days.
So, have you been round the city much?
No. When I got here, I went to the night market. And then I had a late night. So I didn't do much yesterday. Have you been to the market?
No, but I'm thinking of going there later for something to eat.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, you haven't been round the old town and the temples yet then?
Well, I had to walk round the old medieval walls, but that's about it so far.
Really?
Yeah. But I guess I might go and have a look around later on. I'm really into temples. Have you visited Sukhothai?
No, but it's supposed to be amazing. I'd love to go sometime during my trip.
Yes, it's wonderful there. I mean, there are all these incredible ancient temples and remains, but they're also in this amazing landscape.
Ah, okay. So you've been there before?
Yeah, I've been to Thailand 3 times now, and to Sukhothai twice. I did a lot of sightseeing stuff on my last trip, so if I don't make it there this time, it's not the end of the world.
Fair enough. So, am I right in thinking you're more into the landscape of the country now? Nature and stuff?
Yeah, I guess. Have you been out into the countryside near Chiang Mai?
Yeah, I did some rafting down the river, a little bit north of here. It was really cool.
Yeah, I went on a zip wire across a waterfall. It was awesome.
Wow, I love that. What else have you done round here?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to this elephant reserve.
Wow, can you ride them there?
No, it's more of an environmental thing. The elephants have been rescued and live as they would in the wild. You can help look after them and go on walks through the jungle and that kind of thing.
I love that. Have you booked that already?
Yeah, but there might be spaces left if you're interested. They have an office down the road.
Wow, that'd be great. You don't mind if I come along with you?
Of course not.
Okay, so how about number 1? I'm thinking of going there later for something to eat. Marin.
It's about the market, the night market, and about Chiang Mai.
Okay, so the market, exactly, yeah. Victoria, how about the next one? I guess I might go and have a look around later on.
I'm not sure, but I think it's about ancient temples.
Ancient temples. Yeah, the old town, yes, and ancient temples. Cool. It's supposed to be amazing, Marin.
It's about Sukhothai and I don't remember.
I agree. This is it. Yeah, it was really cool, Victoria.
About rafting down a river.
Exactly. Okay, and it's more of an environmental thing. Marin, what about this
It's
one?
about elephant reserve.
Elephant reserve. Exactly. Cool. The elephant reserve. All right. And before we started talking about Thailand, do you remember I asked you one question about Thailand? What was the question?
Have you ever been?
Yeah, that's right. Have you ever? Have you ever been? And then?
In Thailand?
Okay. Okay, so the question, yes, was, have you ever been to Thailand?
To
Yes,
Thailand.
we usually use the preposition to. And have you ever been to a place? What form of the verb is it? What tense is it?
Have you ever been?
Is it present simple, past simple? What kind of form is it? Okay.
Oh,
It's not simple.
No, it's not.
present perfect.
Yeah, that's right. Present perfect. Yes, and it's very common to use present perfect in questions like «А ты когда-нибудь что-то делал?» да, или «Где-то был?» And yes, this is called present perfect, and we want to know, we use it when we want to know about people's life experience. Yeah, it is about people's life experiences. For example, have you ever been to Thailand? Have you ever tried local food? Have you been on a rafting yet? Yeah, or have you ever been on a zip line tour, right? And so on. I'd like to listen to this conversation one more time. Could you please listen, read, and find out what questions in present perfect do they ask? Okay, so find out what questions do they ask. Let's go.
Unit 3, Recording 1.
Hello.
Hi.
I think you were on the same flight as me into Bangkok last week. You were in the row in front of me.
Oh, wait. Yeah. I helped you with your bag. How's it going?
Awesome. Yeah, great country.
Amazing. Hey, do you want to join me?
Are you sure? You looked like you were pretty involved in your book.
Yeah, no, I mean, please, take a seat. So, how long have you been here in Chiang Mai?
Since yesterday. You?
A couple of days.
So, have you been round the city much?
No. When I got here, I went to the night market. And then I had a late night. So I didn't do much yesterday. Have you been to the market?
No, but I'm thinking of going there later for something to eat.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So, you haven't been round the old town and the temples yet then?
Well, I had to walk round the old medieval walls, but that's about it so far.
Really?
Yeah. But I guess I might go and have a look around later on. I'm really into temples. Have you visited Sukhothai?
No, but it's supposed to be amazing. I'd love to go sometime during my trip.
Yes, it's wonderful there. I mean, there are all these incredible ancient temples and remains, but they're also in this amazing landscape.
Ah, okay. So you've been there before?
Yeah, I've been to Thailand 3 times now, and to Sukhothai twice. I did a lot of sightseeing stuff on my last trip, so if I don't make it there this time, it's not the end of the world.
Fair enough. So, am I right in thinking you're more into the landscape of the country now? Nature and stuff?
Yeah, I guess. Have you been out into the countryside near Chiang Mai?
Yeah, I did some rafting down the river a little bit north of here. It was really cool.
Yeah. I went on a zip wire across a waterfall. It was awesome.
Wow, I love that. What else have you done round here?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to this elephant reserve.
Wow, can you ride them there?
No, it's more of an environmental thing. The elephants have been rescued and live as they would in the wild. You can help look after them and go on walks through the jungle and that kind of thing.
I love that. Have you booked that already?
Yeah, but there might be spaces left if you're interested. They have an office down the road.
Wow, that'd be great. You don't mind if I come along with you?
Of course not.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what questions did you get in present perfect here?
So how long have you been?
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Have you been round the Chiang Mai?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to the market?
Right.
You haven't been somewhere, have you?
Mm-hmm. Victoria, do you have anything else?
Well, all of them begins from have you been?
Right, right. But the thing is that they don't only ask the questions with have you ever, but they also used the word before
Mhm.
and yet and already.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they are also the words that we often use in present perfect. Yeah, for example, have you been to Sukhothai before? Which is also a present perfect question. Or have you booked it already? She asked, yes, have you booked it already? Ты уже, да, забронировал? So these are also the words we can use using present perfect. And let's also remember one more thing. How do we form present perfect questions and sentences? What happens? Victoria, you said we start with have you, and then have
Have
you.
you been or have you ever been?
What
out?
happens to the verb? It's not only been, it can be any other verb.
The third form.
Third form, yes, it is verb in the third form. And if it is regular verb, what happens then?
Ed.
Ed, yeah, the ending ed. Yeah. My example, have you ever tried Thai food? Thai is a regular verb, yeah? So have you ever tried Thai food? Okay, could I ask you in your copybooks, write down 5 have you questions, all right? It can be about anything about experiences, travel experiences, holiday experience, I don't know, food experience and stuff like that. How many do we write?
5.
5.
5. How do we start every question?
Have you?
Have you? Okay, perfect. Mhm.
Yes.
Alright. Marin, could you please read your questions?
Yes. Have you ever lived in Moscow? Have you booked the hotel already? Have you ever been in London before this time?
Mhm.
Have you visited Hermitage?
Mhm.
Hermitage.
Mhm.
What else have you wanted to visit?
What else have you wanted to visit?
Mhm.
Давайте лучше, what else have you planned to visit?
Yes, planned.
To
Planned.
visit. Mhm. Good. Yeah, this sounds nice. Victoria, what about your questions?
Okay. Have you ever visited waterfalls somewhere in Russia? Have you ever traveled for other city just for one day?
Have
Have
to
you?
other city, yeah, two. Have you
Oh,
ever traveled to other city?
okay, sorry.
That's all.
To other city just for one day. Have you tried some national food that you really don't like?
Okay, yes.
Have you ever been on Lake Baikal?
Right.
And
And again, Victoria, have you ever been to? Yeah, have you ever been to Lake
Oh.
Baikal?
sorry.
Mhm.
And have you ever planned to visit Australia?
Okay, that's great. That's great. Wonderful questions. All of them are correct. So, ladies, next time we will need these questions. Yeah. So make sure you have these questions with you next time. And we will be speaking about present perfect a little more. Okay. So I'm going to send you your homework on Telegram, just as usual. Have a lovely evening. Wear warm clothes and not get ill or whatever. Don't get a cold anywhere. And see you on Thursday then, right? So
Okay.
bye-bye.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.